Libra, what's up, y'all? How you doing? Guess what time it is? It's actually my favorite time of the month. It is time for the mid-month messages. So why is the mid-month messages my favorite time of the month? I'll tell you why, man. Because what I'm looking for is I'm checking to see if there is a change of timelines. Yes, timelines can change very easily. All you got to do is take the advice that was given to you in the main monthly reading, apply it to your situation, and that could potentially change your timeline. That's the whole point of the advice that I give. And now, that's the whole point of this video. So for those of you who are in need of a personal reading, you can find all the information on how to go about doing that in the description of this video. All right, let's jump into this. Shit, how am I starting these off? I don't even remember. Past person, that's right. Past person, my bad, I forgot. Person from the past. Person from the past. Let's see if we're still on the same timeline. If timelines changed, did they change for the better or for the worse? Is Libra still on the same timeline with the person from the past? Got that Hierophant there. I don't know what to say about that. Wait a minute. Hold up. If this is going where I think it's going, I've been seeing this a lot here lately. Justice reverse, that's the Libra card right there in the reverse. Oh, yup, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay, wow, this has a few layers to it. So, there is an open door of opportunity for you and this person to reconnect. But I'm thinking that this is actually a test. That Hierophant, not always, but depending on what comes out with it, is a card of learning spiritual lessons. Can be. Depends on how it comes out. But yeah, I'm feeling like you're being tested. Yup. 9 of Cups, Hierophant, that's a test. So here's the thing though. I don't think this individual is just barging their way back into your life. I don't think it's quite like that. I'm going to see if I can think of some kind of scenario here. There's an opportunity. Okay, so like for example, let's say you see them at the grocery store or something like that, you know? Like you go to turn down the bread aisle, and all the way at the other end of the aisle, they're over there looking at something else on the other end of the aisle. And you're like, well, fuck that. You back away and you go somewhere else, you know? You avoid it. Like, whoa, not doing that, you know? However, this is also telling me that if you play your cards right, no pun intended, you could use this as an opportunity to get closure. But with the Libra card, also the Justice card in the reverse, and the Six of Pentacles. Both cards that have scales in them are reversed. So I take that as 2 Libra cards reversed. I don't really think you're making a solid decision. I don't think so. Thank you for that super chat. I can't pronounce your name. But thank you for that super chat. Appreciate you. All right. Yeah, so it's kind of feeling like you're avoiding this a little bit. Ace of Swords reversed. You may not really know how to start a conversation with this person. Or even if there is a little bit of dialogue, it may be kind of like awkward dialogue. It's a little bit like, oh, hey, how you doing? Oh, good, and you? Yeah, okay. Have a good one. You know, that awkward shit, you know? Some of you dealt with a cancer in the past, possibly. I mean, this may not. Also, this may not be like a public thing. Like, not all of you may like see this person out somewhere. Maybe they're trying to get your attention on the fucking internet or something like that. Maybe you'll get a friend request on Facebook. Maybe you'll start seeing them looking at your Instagram stories. Maybe one of them might even just be ballsy enough to comment on something. I don't know, but I just kind of feel like you're stepping back from this and kind of moving on from this. Let's see what this person's intentions are. By the way, let's see the signs I have on the table. I already told you I have Libra. Also have Taurus and Leo. Got the Sun card there. All right, well, let's see what their intentions are. What this person's true feelings, energies, and intentions. Their truest, deepest feelings, energies, and intentions. Are they trying to make their way back into your life, or what? What's the dealio here, Emilio? What's going on? King of Swords. Temperance. Emperor reversed. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay. That's what I thought. Okay. So they're kind of trying to play it cool. King of Swords, Temperance. But I think they're honestly a little bit insecure and intimidated. Right? This is weighing on them a lot heavier than they're making it look like. They're holding back, though. They're really holding back, biting their tongue, trying to make it look like they got it all together. But I think this has honestly really been weighing on them a lot heavier than they've been acting like, Seven of Swords reversed. Nine of Cups reversed. They lonely. Okay. Maybe they just can't fucking find nobody, man. The Seven of Cups reverse came out in the last spread. I don't feel like talking about that tonight. I really don't. That's a whole other lecture. I'm sure you all have heard me talk about that at great length. I'll just be honest with you. I don't feel like repeating that lecture tonight. I just don't. So I'm going to steer around that. But I'll shorten it up by saying maybe they're just at a lonely place. Their love life has run dry. So they're coming back. So, Death card, though. They're dipping their toes in the water to see if anything is on the table. But I think they pretty much know it's over. They're just making sure. They want to see if they can clear the air with you. Okay, we're going in circles now. All right. Could be a Scorpio, by the way. Also have Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, the whole fire element. Okay. I kind of feel like we got the outcome there, didn't we? I think so. Let's get some advice. What's the advice for Libra regarding this past person? Ooh, Ace of Swords reversed again. Well, hang on. This is saying walk away. Okay, so first I'm going to tell you what the cards are saying. You know that I do the best I can to bend the advice to give you some power if I can. But first I'm going to start off by telling you what the cards are saying directly to me. This isn't me bending it. This is what the cards are saying to me. What's the advice? Walk away. Do not initiate conversation with this person. Do not initiate a new start in love with this person. Don't show them any emotion. Oh, Nine of Cups reversed. Like I said, this person's lonely. This is saying don't attempt to try to work things out with this person. Don't open up and express anything about how you feel. We already got that. It already told you that. This person's probably going to play fucking games with you. Slam the door shut on the past and keep your feelings to yourself. Okay, wow. I don't know why, though. And that's the most important thing. That's one of the main reasons why I usually don't just tell you exactly what the cards say in the advice, because it's not very smart to just blindly take advice that you don't understand. So let me see if I can figure out why exactly. Well, you'll repeat a karmic cycle here, because basically this is just going to be a repeat of you all coming together the last time. I think this was a codependency connection, meaning one, the other, or both of you entered into this connection to begin with out of loneliness. I don't feel like going on that lecture tonight either. Okay, so I'm going to not go there. But codependency connections that start out of sheer loneliness, always go to shit. Okay, that's universal law. That's not my philosophy. That's not my opinion. If a codependency connection doesn't shift out of that energy in the first 3 to 6 months, it is destined to go to shit. And that person's still bringing the same energy back to the table. They're not bringing any new energy back to the table. The primary law is the law of vibration. The secondary law is the law of attraction. What energy, what vibration you bring to the table is what determines what's going to manifest. So if you bring the same energy to the table that you brought to the table last time, the same outcome is going to manifest that manifested last time. Okay? Repeat a karmic cycle. Yeah, I don't think the time is right now for closure, honestly. I know it did say in the beginning that you could utilize this opportunity to get closure if you wanted, but this energy doesn't really feel like the time is quite right for that just yet. I would still be working on a little bit of closure in here first before you even think about that, even if you're hoping to reconcile. Let me back that up a second, especially if you're hoping to reconcile. Remember, what it all comes down to is vibration. Vibration is the primary law. Primary. So if you want to attract a different situation, you have to bring a new vibration to the connection. So it don't matter what you want to do. It don't matter if you want to reconcile with a past person or move forward and find a new person. The primary law is the law of vibration, so the primary goal should be closure and healing. Changing the vibration. See what I'm saying? All right. I would work on that a little bit more before I even think about coming in contact with this person again. Because the energy right now is just like a fucking death trap vacuum cleaner right now. It'll just suck you right back in. Okay. Let's take a look and see what's coming in next. Is Libra on the same timeline with what is coming in next? What's coming in next? Are we on the same timeline with what's coming in next? If timelines changed, did they change for the better or for the worse? Ooh, the High Priestess. What did we just talk about a minute ago? The Hierophant, right? The High Priestess is the feminine counterpart to the Hierophant. Hang on, let me get the rest of the spread out before I say anything else. Boom. Hermit reverse, man. That's what I thought. You're being tested. You're being tested. Yup. And there's that Justice reversed again, too. So it's looking like a lot of my Libras are being tested. A lot of you. That's good, though. That's really good. You know why? When do you get tested? Period. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's in life or in school. When do you get tested in school? When it's time to move to the next level, right? That's when you get tested. So that's a good thing. That is a good thing. So, okay, a couple of things I want to talk about when it comes to being tested. First of all, don't freak out. You will never be tested with anything that you haven't been through before. Okay? First of all. Second of all, when you're tested, the universe isn't just going to shove you into this person's life. Okay? Whenever somebody barges their way into your life and the two of you come together in a way that's difficult to avoid, that's what happens when you have a soul contract. When you're being tested, what the universe does is it pops open a door of opportunity and dangles a carrot. That's what it does. This person's not going to be barging their way into your life. It's not going to be one of those things where it's difficult to avoid. You just keep being brought together. Something keeps pulling the two of you together. You feel magnetically drawn to this person. You feel that sense of soul recognition. Everything lines up. You know, it appears to be divinely guided that the two of you are coming together. It ain't going to be like that. That's not the way you're tested. Now, we could trail off and that could get a lot more deep and nuanced and convoluted than that. But generally speaking, when you're tested, the universe just opens a door of opportunity and dangles a carrot. Okay. So like, say for example, the last relationship you were in was with someone who lived with their mom and didn't have a job, for example. Well, next thing you know, the cashier at the store is flirting with you hardcore, and this person lives with their mom, right? They just got hired at this job, you know, and it's just like, something feels a little bit funny about that. Something feels a little bit weird about that. Something feels a little bit off. I've been through this before. You live with your mom and you're 30. Something's off about that. Something wrong with that. Just an example. You could probably, just look back at your life, at all the times you've been tested, and look at how the universe plays it out. Thank you, Jennifer, for the super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. But anyway, though, so you're being tested. And yeah, basically, when you're being tested, that puts you at a crossroads. Are you ready to evolve or repeat? Evolve or repeat. We have Emperor and Empress, both reverse. Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups. So, let's just get some general advice here for this situation. Preferably some of the talking points I don't hit on all the time. Want some advice for Libra with the next person coming in. Ooh, the Tower card reversed. Watch out for people who are fresh out of a relationship. You fresh out of a relationship? You mean to tell me that your engagement of 3 years just ended last week and you trying to get with me? Why would you be out looking for somebody new if the person you were about to marry just came to an end? Why are you already looking for somebody new? Something off about that. That tells me you're just trying to find a Band-Aid for the wound on your heart. That ain't right. Something's off about that. So look for people who are fresh out of a relationship. Watch out for people who are trying to move too fucking fast. With the Chariot there. Watch out for people who can't live alone. They just can't have any time alone. Like, if you get to talking to somebody and connecting with somebody and they're always hanging out with friends or out doing this or out hanging out, always. They don't have any time to themselves, ever. They're always out busy, out hanging out with people. I got to hang out with this person. I got to go to this party and I got to go to this person's house. And I'm going shopping with this person, going out to eat with that person. You never, ever ever spend time with yourself. Ever? Never, ever, ever. Watch out for that. That can indicate somebody that has a really terrible relationship with themselves. And I tell you what, if somebody can't stand to be with themselves, you won't be able to stand being with them either. All right. Okie dokie. Watch out for people who seem a little bit nervous about commitment, nervous about settling down, and for the love of Christ, baby Jesus, if somebody tells you they're not ready for a relationship, fucking listen to them. I cannot tell you how many readings I do every week. And it starts out with, well, when we first met, he said he wasn't ready for a relationship. Well, then why didn't you listen to him? He said he wasn't looking for anything serious. She says that she's not ready to settle down yet. Well, then why aren't you listening to these people? What the fuck is wrong with you? Come on. If somebody says, I'm not looking for anything serious, I'm not ready to settle down, listen to them. Okay? I hear that all the fucking time, dude. All the time. All the time. Listen to them. All right. Okie dokie. And watch out for people who appear to be emotionally immature, emotionally withdrawn, or emotionally unavailable. All right. Now, let's see what's going on with the person that you're actually interested in. Person Libra has on their mind. Person that lives in your head rent-free. Person you be thinking about all the goddamn time. Let's see if we're on the same timeline as far as that goes. Oh, strength card reverse. Could be a Leo for some of you. Page of Cups reversed. Okay, wow. Ten of Swords. Ten of Cups in the heart of the spread, but the Death card right next to it. Wow. So I'm going to have to clarify that Ten of Cups here in a minute and see what that's all about. But first of all, what's yelling at me? Okay, so the Page of Cups. So wherever the two of you stand, whatever the next level is beyond where you currently are, that offer is not being made. So let's say y'all are in the talking phase and it needs to be made official. That offer is not being made. Let's say it has been made official and y'all have been official for 2 months, but the offer to take things to the next level isn't being made. Like whatever the next level is, okay? I probably shouldn't have said that because that'd be more like a new person reading. So let me, that last example, let's pull that one back. That would be more like a new person type thing. Wherever you all stand now, whatever the next level is, whether it's to make things official, or maybe we just friends with benefits fucking around and then the decision to be exclusive and monogamous needs to be made. Whatever the next level is, that offer isn't being made. And this is weighing on you very, very, very heavily and draining the fuck out of you. And this is telling me you're about to just throw in the fucking white towel on this. Let me clarify this Ten of Cups here. Oh, some of you may suspect. I'm going to throw I'm getting a few side messages here. I'm going to just throw them out. Take them if it resonates. Some of you may suspect that this person is already in a secret relationship. Or maybe some of you are dealing with somebody that's already in a relationship. I'm going to tell you right now, that's not smart. That is not smart. I don't care who you are. Don't care what the situation is. That is not smart. I have never, ever seen a relationship like that turn out successful. Has it happened? Maybe. I can't claim that it's never happened. I've never witnessed it though. Ever. Not one time. Not one time. Anyway, though, I'm not going to dig all that up. You maybe either suspect that they're already in a relationship or seeing somebody else, or maybe some of you are dealing with somebody that is with somebody else. And things just aren't moving forward here. So you're about to throw in the white towel on this. About to just drop this all together. You feel like you're learning a very important lesson. I think you are. I think you are learning a very, very, very important lesson through this whole situation. Some of you dealing with a Scorpio. I also have Cancer, Taurus, and 2 Leo cards here. Now, you're definitely dealing with a very secretive individual. So, wouldn't surprise me if you're dealing with a Scorpio. Just saying. Well, let's see how they do feel about you. How's this person feel about Libra? Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is arguably the most immature character in the entire tarot. And it's interesting because it's a fox in this deck. Foxes act pretty stupid sometimes, you know. Pretty good way to depict that energy, I won't lie. All right. Knight of Swords reversed. Death card reversed. Well, there's definitely somebody else in the picture here. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that much. For those of you suspecting that there may be somebody else in the picture, I think there is. They're either trying to get back with an ex, hoping to get back with an ex, on and off with an ex. They could have a baby mama, baby daddy. There's definitely somebody else in the picture here. Definitely. And so we have the Knight and Page of Wands. 2 of the most immature characters in the entire tarot. There's somebody else in the picture here. Yup, and it kind of feels like this person's trying to avoid drama. Well, putting yourself in a situation with multiple people is not a way to avoid drama, you fucking dumbass. What the hell's wrong with this person? Again, could be a Scorpio. There's that Scorpio card again. I also have Taurus. Could be a fellow Libra, but I feel like this is your energy. Making a head over heart decision. Doesn't really look like this person is overwhelmed with emotion for this situation. It really don't. It really don't. All right. Well, let's get some advice. Let's get some advice. Whoops. Pow. Ooh, you know what that means, right? That means explore other options. Ooh, this is telling me. This is saying walk away and explore other options. Okay. Making a painful decision for no reason other than you know it serves your highest good is one of the greatest acts of self-love that you can do. Something you don't want to do, but you know it serves your highest good. That's one of the greatest acts of self-love that you can do. That will make you do quantum leaps up to the next level. You don't realize that every time you do that, every time you cut that person out of your life that you have feelings for because you know they're toxic for you, every time you remove yourself from a situation that you care a lot about because you know it's toxic for you, every time you do something like that, you take a step up. Now, I know some of you are like, well, goddamn, I've been doing that for the last 5 years. Well, you might be climbing a big-ass staircase, but every time you do that, you take a step up to the next step. Next step, next step, next step. Before you know it, you're going to get to the top of that staircase, around the corner, and boom, bump right into that person. Mm-hmm. That's what this is telling me. And might I add, with the Seven of Cups, yes, walk away and explore other options, but don't attach yourself to anyone. Don't settle. And then when you least expect it, boom, it's going to hit you when you least expect it. A lot of Libras are leveling up in 2025. A whole lot. A whole lot. And y'all new faces, I don't just say that. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, no, I don't. I will read it if it's negative. Oh, yes, I will. I know a lot of people like to say, oh, that Rich is such a negative asshole. No, I'm an honest reader. I read what actually comes through. There's so many readers out there that don't do nothing but blow smoke up your ass because they're scared of your mean comments. I'm not scared of your mean comments. I don't give a fuck. I read what comes through. So when I say that, I mean it. I mean it. All right. I feel like those were the messages that my Libra family needed to hear, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. All right? I'm out of here, y'all. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.